Hello there. I'm now standing here at Dreamhack with Ben, who's the General Director from EC. Is that correct?
Yeah, that's right, Ben Cousins.
Okay, I haven't heard that much about EC. Could you tell us a little short about who you are and what you do?
Yeah, what we are is a team based in Stockholm, so we're in the same building as DICE, the kind of Battlefield and Mirror's Edge team. But we are a kind of separate team which focus 100% on free-to-play PC games. So we've got 3 live games, Battlefield Heroes, Battleforge and Lord of Ultima, and we've got one game which is just coming out soon called Battlefield4free. And they're all free-to-play games based on the web and they only run on PC.
Yes. So I understand this Battlefield free-to-play is going to be completely free, except all you have to do is register, of course, and download a client, and then you can jump straight in.
Yeah.
So is there going to be a lot like Battlefield Heroes? They're going to be downloadable content that you can purchase, like weapons, outfits and such.
Yeah, it's going to be basically exactly the same content system as Battlefield Heroes. So most of the content is completely free, all the vehicles, all of the maps, all of the classes, all of the abilities. And the stuff that you can pay for is like clothing items for your characters or an XP boost, stuff like that. And also we sell weapons.
Right, though. I heard you talk, though, when you had a lecture, that you said it's going to be a lot like Battlefield 2 in some aspects.
Yeah.
Could you deliberate a little about that?
Yeah, so we've kind of blended 3 Battlefield games together in this, and we're trying to pull the best bits of 3 different games. So we've got the vehicles and the maps from BF2, the classic maps like Strike at Carcandabac, and then we've got the classes and the weapon models and the gadgets of Bad Company 2. And we've got the kind of RPG mechanics, the leveling up system, and all of that addictive multiplayer from Battlefield Heroes.
Wonderful. Also, some of the favorite maps from Battlefield 2 for all the old hardcore fans are going to show up, perhaps.
Yeah, absolutely. We've got a lot of fantastic and very popular maps from BF2, which we're going to be bringing back to life, and we've upgraded the graphics, and we're also looking at tweaking the gameplay a little bit, moving the flags around, making it a little bit more interesting and different. But Strike at Karkand, Gulf of Oman, Sharkey Peninsula, these sort of maps are going to be back.
Yes. Also heard that it's going to be a sort of a hybrid between Battlefield Heroes and Battlefield 2 in this aspect that it will be very action, very direct. People won't be able to sustain just as many hits as in Battlefield Heroes because it'll be a little more realistic.
Yeah.
But you'll be able to level up and, if you want to say it, spec your character.
Yeah.
I understood between 2 different trees. Physics, that improves your characters or soldiers' physical abilities, perhaps like run faster and such things.
Yeah.
And then you could wear new gadgets, unlock new abilities and such in that direction.
Yeah, so what we're looking at is we're trying to simulate the career of a soldier, and soldiers start out with not much expertise in terms of equipment and also not at their full physical capabilities. And as they move through their career, they specialize in particular areas and learn how to use certain types of equipment, but they also become physically stronger. And this is something that we want to simulate in the game. So maybe you can climb ladders faster, or you've got slightly higher health as a high-level character, and maybe you can do more sophisticated things with explosives, like you can defuse claymores, you can detect claymores, etc., etc.
Impressive. Well then, I want to ask you about, as I understood, there will be different classes, of course. And of course, this is to make people gameplay a lot more interesting, but that also starts a question. How many characters will be able to create without having to purchase extra slots?
Yeah, we haven't actually decided on that. I think we're looking at perhaps 2 or 3 slots for your character, so that you can certainly experience a good blend of different classes, but you may not have access to all of the different classes for free.
For free, of course. Well, how much would you say that might run around in kroner, if you know?
I don't know the pricing, and we haven't decided on the pricing yet, so we don't actually start selling items in Battlefield Play for Free until next year, and it's around that time which we'll make those sort of decisions. So we're just concentrating on the gameplay at the moment.
Right, so to sum things up, the open beta is going to come by spring next year.
Yep.
January, February, that time.
Yeah, end of February, probably sometime around there, we'll be going open beta, and the closed beta starts next Tuesday, November 30th.
Wonderful. Well, then I can say that all the Battlefield fans have something to really look forward to.
Yeah, great.